Alright, welcome everybody to tonight's episode of Dice and Drinks, where a bunch of us nerdy people get together every other Tuesday night and play some Stars Without Number. We're jumping back into Toméa Epsilon tonight, but first, it is a menagerie of drinks around this table, so I guess we'll go around and see what everybody's drinking. Evidently,
we didn't have enough tequila last
everyone week. Is drinking tequila at this point. I went back to the brown.
Yeah, I went back to the Powers.
Tequila's got a tinge of it.
Splashing guy.
So I'm rocking the Middle West Sherry Cask Bourbon from the Premier. And pretty good stuff. Colin's on the
Powers.
John Powers.
Bottoms.
Casadores.
And of course, we're trying to now get sponsored by Casadores.
It's my favorite tequila.
It is mine as well. It's great.
I don't know why.
I mean, it pretty much made last week's episode, or 2 weeks ago episode, the best one ever, so...
It made the next day terrible.
It was a little bit of a rough day, but...
There was not enough coffee in the world the next day.
My wife may still be mad at me.
Alright.
Cheers to that.
And Keystone Light.
Cheers.
And Keystone.
Nice
We
session.
can also get sponsored by Keystone. That'd be amazing.
They already follow me on Twitter, so we're halfway there.
Do they really?
Nice. Alright.
That was a good day.
So, session 9. Last time we left our group of adventurers, they were attempting to gain an audience with Domen Shunko. To this end, they were robbing a train on the way from Kalkar to Hetairoi on the planet of Agatu. Alj came up with a master plan to block the track with some boulders using his mind powers.
First part of the plan worked well.
It did. The train stopped. A couple workers got out to investigate. A guard got out to investigate. And then you guys took out the guard. James flew in and took out the civilians.
Killer of innocence.
Well, one of them was already shot by you because you couldn't.
Yeah,
Whoops. You couldn't kill him right the first time.
that is true. One was already down for the count, and he just got
Fucking
crisped
Cooked.
a little.
He got cooked.
free cremation.
It was a barbecue. Things were looking good, and then things started to look not so good. Rodney got into a bit of a tough scrap with one of the guards that lasted basically the entire battle. Silas approached the front of the train. Everything seemed good, and then all of a sudden everything did not seem good, as a old warbot made its way out of a compartment there, and we just see Silas running down the middle of the train. He was able to help Rodney out and
Save the day.
save the day there. During all this commotion, good old Alj
Died again.
Didn't die. Was mortally wounded.
Yep.
By a long-range shot. Pretty good one. So he went down. James flew the ship back in and sat down and dragged him inside so nobody else could heal him. And then, luckily, he had a Lazarus patch and got all the glory for himself. At that point, everybody jumped back on the shuttle, basically, and you guys took off to escape the destruction of the warbot. As you were flying around, you noticed there was a convoy approaching from Medei. Contacted the convoy and found out that good old Domen Shunko himself was coming to check on things. There was a little bit of a heated trade-off there, as he stopped the convoy until you guys took care of the situation.
That's fine. That's fine.
Situation being handled by.
You flew back to the site to get the lay of the land, and then proceeded to fly the shuttle into the warbot to take him out. Luckily, through a good pilot check, James was able to set it down, mostly gently, so that poor Alj didn't bite the dust for real.
I had a lot of tequila around that point.
So, a little bit longer, the guards basically all get taken out. Domen Shunko's crew shows up. And they start unloading the train. There is a little bit of a heated discussion. Maybe people not feeling as appreciated as they wanted to feel. But basically, you guys did get paid. Everyone got 10,000 credits wired to their account. And as Domen Shunko's people continue to load up the food from the train into the trucks, you hear the low hum of some drop ships flying over the mountain. And a group of Agatu Democratic Union soldiers light up the area. Many of Domen's people were killed. Luckily, James was able to convince the driver of their truck to get out of the way so he could drive. You guys snatched Domen Shunko and put him in the truck with you and headed into the mountains to try and make your way back to Medea under the cover of night. As you make your way through the mountain pass, another shuttle approaches overhead. This one, some kind of stealth shuttle, all blacked out. It lands in front of you, and out steps a member of the Hetairoi, the elite military of the sector. Someone that James recognizes immediately.
That's right.
At this point, Domen Shunko seems a little bit relieved by the whole situation. James goes out and has a talk with this guy. Basically, you all agree that you will get on the shuttle with them, and they're taking you back to some kind of base in the asteroid belt of the system for some kind of questioning. So, a couple things before we get started. Everybody should be up to 5 XP at this point.
I have a question.
Yep.
So, for warrior, it says your basic attack bonus is your level. So is that 2 my level plus shoot or stab plus? Oh, those are plus 6s.
+6?
Yep.
Wow.
Is it warrior?
Because I was wondering why I wasn't hitting as often as I thought I should have been.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the partial warrior, I'm +1, right?
Yeah.
At
Until you
1.
until you get to.
Dang. Okay.
But like at level, I forget if it's 3
It's
or
5.
5.
It's 5.
Yeah. All right. Other things. Let's talk about goals. So now the kind of situation has changed. No longer looks like you're going to be on Agatu in the short term. So does anybody want to go over some personal goals? It's basically a way to get experience if you are able to achieve some personal goals.
Don't know if this counts, but I think at this point, Alj would want like a more cohesive like team camaraderie. I don't know, like to get to know the other players better, since he hasn't had much family. This is the closest thing in a while.
And we're going to be in prison together.
Okay.
I don't know if that counts. As
Yeah.
a goal, but
That's a good one.
also, well, no, we don't know what's. No one knows what's in the Kron, but Rodney, correct?
Gets some suspicions, but
Tentatively.
Because Brian does not want the nuke to stay there. But Alj doesn't know, so he doesn't care.
Yeah, I think James's goals are, one, very interested in clearing his name with the Commonwealth, and ultimately would like to...
So I mean, that's more of like a long-term goal, though. I mean, so I would think of things that are like kind of practical to achieve in like a session or two.
I think would like to resolve this situation with the Hetairoi and be able to kind of break back out of the Hetairoi, maybe go back to Agatu, get our ship.
Okay.
I know one thing, he is very interested in that box and either wants to get rid of it or sell it to one of his contacts.
Okay, so basically, get back to the ship.
Get back to the ship.
Okay.
So
Or get back to a ship. Really, he just wants a ship.
Yeah.
Shit's like cigarettes.
Rodney Llewellyn is itching for a good, successful, planned assassination.
Okay.
Literally a serial killer.
He is also looking to convert at least one NPC to the Kron.
Okay. So I'd say we'll keep it to like 2 at a time.
Okay.
So
I gave you 6 earlier.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, there's more to come.
So you can pick your 2, or those your 2 biggest ones that you want.
Oh, okay. No. I was just listing stuff off. I would say get back to the Kron would be my number 2. A good, successful assassination, and then getting back to the Kron.
Which is crazy because he knows it's a nuke and not.
Maybe it's altruistic and he doesn't want to leave it there in case it goes off.
Yeah. And the other one was the assassination.
Yeah.
Literally wants to kill somebody.
I also want a sniper rifle. That's
Yeah, I
on
mean,
my
if we can have
list.
two,
I mean,
getting
like-
back to the ship is definitely something that I would want too. Like,
Okay, I mean, sounds like that's kind of everybody's default. Silas?
or finding personally.
Team mechanics. Finding an ally, a long-term stable ally, whether that's Marty, Domen,
No, already
Asian ninja assassins, whatever they were called,
Nishida Kai.
Kai. Just getting an ally or the pirates back on the other planet, like an ally to help us get on our feet. Because right now we're just kind of running, chasing ass.
Okay.
Chasing ass.
Alright, so stable ally,
Like my coat.
and then team cohesion.
Yep.
You think a cup would
Yes.
be a little... What? It's in a cup holder? Like, you only see
I can
this?
see the rim. It's not brown.
Why are you looking at his rim?
Yeah, get off my rim, dude.
Why are you worried about it being brown?
My rim's pink. I got a bidet, dude. Come on.
I'm drinking.
Alright. Cool. Alright, so as you guys leave the planet in the shuttle, basically, they don't, like, take everything from you. They do take your weapons. So at this point, you would be able to use your ability. If you would kind of, I'm assuming you always have it kind of planned ahead. To
Yeah, to hide something in
conceal.
my ass.
I'm assuming your katana.
Yes.
It's called Keister.
It's your prison
So
pocket.
is this 2...
No, I mean I don't think you even have to
Okay.
roll anything. It's
Okay.
basically anything less than a strip search or TL5, you're good on.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it would be my katana, and it's in my ass.
okay. Yeah, so you still have that, but everybody else basically they take all your guns and weapons and everything. They take your compads.
I have 4.
They take them all.
Fuck.
Yeah, so in terms of like I don't know
Mining for something? What are you doing with 4 compads?
I don't know like how many guns you were carrying around or
I
like
have
how many were
7 guns and a glaive.
right, but like so
Oh.
some of those you got from the fight that you were just in. So they took those. The ones that did you have any before that or did you sell them all?
Just my mag. I have like random ammo that I'm.
Oh,
keeping.
but basically just your weapons.
Yeah,
You didn't have
just
any.
my mag pistol
Okay.
and glaive.
I was just trying to see if there's anything that had
Would've
gotten
been
left on the ship. That yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Nothing.
You guys are kind of poor as fuck.
Dude, I got an army's arsenal. And
we
I
just
got
made
dip. Did they get?
10,000 credits.
Do I get my dip?
Yeah, they'll let you keep that.
My cigs?
Yep.
Barbecue lighter?
Yeah, I have a lighter as well. Do I get to keep
Probably
that?
not the one that looks like a bomb.
Yeah, his is,
What
his
about
is
the,
the
like,
like.
a double A cell battery?
that one's probably gone. They probably offer you a light.
Whenever I want one.
Yeah.
That's kosher.
4 energy cells. Did they take that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Basically, yeah, all your
Just leave it
shit
on your
that
list.
could
Oh,
lead
leave
you
it on the
to
list?
causing trouble for them.
Oh.
Just know you don't have it.
Just in case you get it back.
So you don't have to rewrite it.
Well, I had to rewrite it just like that.
All right. So you guys are in the shuttle. There are, let's see, there are 5 of them. There's the 4 of you. There's Domen Shunko. There is your other soldier. And there was the driver of the truck. That's 12 people. Max capacity on the shuttle is supposed to be like 10. So it's definitely cramped, and everyone is getting on everybody's fucking nerves because it is, since they don't have a bigger ship and they're trying to do everything quiet, it takes you about a day and a half to get out to the belt. Yeah.
Are we considering this a new scene?
Yep. This would be a new scene.
So we get our health back?
No.
Oh.
You get your
Just
class ability.
Oh, okay. But we get 1 health back?
Only after a long rest.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can get 1 health back because you would have a long rest on
Pretty
the
sure
one night.
everybody should be full. Or, you know,
I would be
fucked up, too.
8.
Remember,
I'd
he
be
was
8
punching
here.
that guy, and that was when you went over to be a hero and help him, and you got shot in the fucking head.
no, but at the end, I was healing everybody.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
healed me to 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got
I was like,
So do you lose
Pretty-
your system strain, too?
Yeah, yes.
There's one.
As long as you're not addicted to drugs.
I'm not addicted to drugs. Where's my system?
I
strength?
want to be addicted to drugs.
Why do you have drugs?
Yeah.
Does come down period count?
Yeah. Okay.
There's that one system strain.
Cool. So basically, it takes you like a day and a half. You get out there. They start flying through the belt.
I did not like the blueberry with it.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to drink it?
No.
After a few more hours,
Shoot it.
the shuttle enters the docking bay of like this base that is built into an asteroid.
Oh shit. We're
It's not like
we're
super deep in there. It's like kind of partially on the surface and partially excavated a little bit. Looks like it's relatively temporary. It's not super fortified. There are some gun emplacements and stuff on the outside, basically probably to defend from other ships. As you fly into the hangar bay, there is another like freighter ship, kind of roughly the same size as the Pentrich, and then there is another bigger ship. Definitely looks like a Hetairoi ship. Probably somewhere between a patrol boat and a corvette. So relatively powerful. But it's just kind of sitting there.
Do I see any ships that look like the Star Razor?
No.
You know.
Wait. Does he? Is he hallucinating?
I don't know.
Is that what I think it is? Nope.
Got a concussion from flying into the train.
A little CTE.
So as you guys get there, they basically open the ramp. Domen Shunko walks out. A couple of the Hetairoi guys walk out. 2 of them are staying on the ship with you, just kind of watching the situation until they figure out what they're going to do. And then basically Captain Greco hollers back in. Hopkins, Barrett, bring the prisoners. So they kind of march you all out of the ship.
Prisoners, we are not heroes for saving Domen Shunko's life? I don't understand.
Let's say suspects.
Suspects. Suspected of being heroes, then. Okay.
We'll talk about it shortly. So as you guys walk out, you see Domen Shunko's like kind of at the other end of the hangar bay. He is talking to a guy, kind of Middle Eastern looking a little bit, black beard, long black hair, kind of wearing some robes. But they seem to be having like an intense conversation. It's not like heated or anything, but it kind of seems like Domen Shunko is getting his ass ripped a little bit. And then you see a couple other just Commonwealth Marines around. The Hetairoi lead you back through a couple like corridors. They lead you through like a cargo bay area, and then like another kind of open room, and then this hallway. And it's basically a set of 4 rooms. It looks like it was probably like crew quarters or dormitory at some point, but in the last couple of days, it looks like it's been fortified to basically serve as some kind of prison block or whatever. So it's not like super secure, but I mean, they have the doors locked down, and there is a Marine standing at the end of the hallway. You can go ahead and make a notice roll, Silas.
Marines standing at the end of the hallway. I don't know shit. 4.
Okay. Yeah, you don't get a real good look at him. But basically the Hetairoi put you all into separate rooms. They're not like terrible or anything. There's a bed, a table, a light. It looks like there is some kind of like shared bathroom at the end of the hallway. But yeah, so they basically put you in there. Before that though, you go through and they give you a jumpsuit to wear, so they strip all of your clothes off and take all of your shit. You can roll a sneak check to see if you actually do
Get away with
it.
Your fart and your katana slips out.
Yeah.
Alright, big sneak.
I know I shouldn't have used all that
So it's
KY.
gonna be sneak and
Dex.
dex. Oh, well, dex is shit for me. 9?
Okay. Nope. They find it. They give you a little bit of the we'll keep this
How do they find it?
with gloves.
Vacuum.
Did they also find everything else I was hiding in there?
No, that seems to be it. But alright, so Katana's gone. So basically they've taken everything at this point. They give you like just engineering jumpsuits to wear.
What color are they?
Blue. And put you all into rooms. The doors basically have like a open window type deal that you, like can slide open. They put like bars on the outside, so you guys can talk to each other, but it's definitely not like you're having any private conversations or anything. The one Marine is still stationed at the end of the hallway. The Hetairoi dip out.
Hey guys. You guys.
Wait, can you show me can you draw like the room layout? Because I imagine where it's like 4 in a row, and I want to like who's in what room.
Yeah.
So I want to know who I can whisper to and who I can't.
Find the mouse. There it is.
But yeah, anyways, stay tuned for our live giveaway next session. All you gotta do is comment in our next video to be entered.
Get my dice.
And you get LJ Bronze special dice. You too can have 1 hit point at the beginning of your game.
D6 and rolls 1 every time.
Alright.
It's a weighted dice.
Flip so people can see here. Okay. Alright, so you guys are up in this area up here. Basically, you came in through the hangar bay, into this cargo area, up through this area, and then in here. Looks like there's a little restroom at the end of the hallway. There's the marina station down here by the restroom.
Who's in which room?
Whatever you guys want.
That's too convenient.
Can I be here?
I would be next to Aljack.
Okay.
Fuck you.
So LJ, James,
Alright, that makes sense.
Silas, Rodney.
Alright. Rodney Llewellyn.
Rodney Llewellyn.
I'm just gonna stare at LJ from across the thing and just assume he can read my mind. I'm just gonna be like fucking Zach Galifianakis face just fucking staring at him.
So, I'm sorry, who's here?
Adultery.
I think that's
James. Okay. I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, James, are you as hot as I am about this prison fantasy thing?"
So I'm kind of like rested back. I'm not feeling that nervous about this situation. I'll just be like, it's best to stay quiet, Rodney.
Rodney Llewellyn. I'm gonna yell across the hall. Rodney was my father, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know why we're here. We saved Domen. We are the reason he's alive. This is
LJ, you made
bullshit.
LJ, you're not even fucking trying. I've been staring at you for 20 fucking minutes.
it.
What?
Hey guys, I can't see you from over here, but I
have no idea
appreciate
what
your
you're talking
voices.
about.
He doesn't know how you like do your thing. You just like making Doctor Strange motions over in his cage, thinking you'll like pick up on it.
Is there someone in there with you? Are you scared? What is going on?
I'm just gonna go lay down.
So about this time, the Marine at the end of the hallway hollers, "Lights out in 10!"
All right, hey guys.
Okay. There's no light switch in here, so that's really your call.
All the lights go out.
Do we still have 10 minutes for someone to tell us a nighttime story?
They have a story. This one time, there were these really 4 cool dudes that stopped a train, got a bunch of food, and then rescued this dude. And then they got fucking arrested. Because bullshit.
I also have to take a shit.
But you remember all that?
I don't... the pieces... It was a bit in the middle.
I have to take a poop. Hey, guard.
So
Guard.
he comes and escorts you to the restroom.
Sorry, I feel like there's something missing from my asshole, and a lot of stuff is just filling it, so I need to go poop.
Yep. So he takes you. Basically, when he opens the door, he shackles your hands and takes you down the hallway to the restroom.
Could I attempt to see if it's like a key card, a code that to like get into the door when he's getting him out? Since I'm standing there.
Oh, can I also take a notice roll on that?
Yeah. You guys can both go ahead and roll.
Notice.
Yep.
Oh
I
my
definitely
gosh.
saw everything.
12-piece combo.
Okay, so it looks like it's a mechanical lock. No electronics. But yeah, basically, some kind of key or something that he had.
This is where psychic.
Mine was an 8. If I saw that. I don't have an 8.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't super hard to see. So, yeah, basically he comes down. There's probably like 2 locks on the door. One's probably like a chain that he unlocked, and then the other is like the lock that actually goes in the door. But yeah, both are mechanical.
So I am kind of singing while I'm shitting, like a good 3 little birds.
Yeah,
kind of song, you know.
it's a good one.
Well, how's the rest of it go? I think I know what you're... I just need a few more words.
On my doorstep.
Yeah,
Singing sweet love.
So I am just blurting out words. Actually, is what I'm doing, and it's musical to that limerick.
Okay. Yeah, so as you finish up, he takes you back to his cell, locks it
I
back up.
wasn't finished.
Okay.
It takes a little longer.
Okay.
I'm trying to maybe buy time for other people.
I'm sleeping.
Well, I'm still shitting. My shit's after having some katana's clogged bowels. Things sometimes back things up and.
Yeah.
Hey,
What is
guard,
the-
do you have like anything that could help my constipation, buddy? I feel like I have to go, and I've been pushing. Nothing's coming.
I'll call the medic in the morning.
Are the
What if I
things on-
explode?
I'll call the janitor in the morning.
Are the gates on hinges?
Yeah, I mean, there's like regular
What?
doors.
Kind of chains are these? Is it like front and leg kind of chains? Is it front and leg?
No, just hand shackles.
Does a
Oh,
7
just okay.
7 lift it? Or an 8, I mean. God, I can't have them.
Okay.
I mean, they're like pretty heavy duty. I mean, they've been reinforced. They had like 2 days to get ready for you. So it's not like it's just a regular door you can break down.
So I'm just like holding it, just like, Algie, you piece of shit. Why can't you fucking hear me?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, my shit was unsuccessful. Thank you, guard, for allowing me to try to blast one out over here.
So I'll knock on.
Oh, actually, can I go back and jerk one out?
No, you can do that in your room.
I'll knock on the wall. James, you know this captain? It seems like you had a reaction when you saw him.
Yeah, we have a bit of a history.
Good history or bad history?
Some good, some bad.
Did you sleep with his wife?
What is?
I don't think I can hear you.
What is more recent?
Say it's more of a misunderstanding than.
Okay, is that misunderstanding gonna get your fucking hand chopped off or something?
I don't think so. I think it's best we just wait here quietly and see what happens.
All right.
Can I, as the guard is escorting me back, can I ask? I'm going to ask. Hey, guard, buddy, what's your name? What brought you here?
Tristan Becker.
Tristan, man, that's a strong name. I know someone named Tristan, I think.
Sorry.
You seem like a good dude. Where are we?
This would be the Dracola Belt,
And
the Ganzi system.
Ganzi. Man, do you know why we're being held here? Because I feel like we were trying to help people and then we were just picked up.
Not my job to know.
Gotcha.
I'm sure they'll let you know soon.
Yeah, do you have any, like, I'm kind of hungry. Do you have any food on you or anything?
Breakfast at 0700.
Kidding me? So... Have you heard of the Kron?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
So, it's probably not the best things that you've heard about the Kron, right?
Killed some of them.
Have you?
Fanatics. Somebody needs to take care of them.
Well, there's some of the Old Testament.
Testament?
The Old Testament Kron people. Have you heard of the New Testament?
Can't say as I have. Alright.
Well,
Here's
hey,
your cell.
Are you interested?
He opens the door back and pushes you inside. Here, I'll get those cuffs off you.
Oh, nice.
Can I hold on to him?
Closes the door. Alright. So, I mean, you guys are basically exhausted as shit at this point, because it's not like you slept well on the shuttle back, and you all got the shit beat out of you at the last mission. So I'm assuming that you're probably going to pass out relatively soon.
Do these days count towards me not dying immediately?
Yes.
Okay, even though I'm not like being medically treated.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we're getting to that.
Okay.
So next morning comes, about 7:30 in the morning. They bring food and pass it in through all your doors, except for Alj. They take you to the medical bay, and one of the marine medics there basically administers treatment to you for a couple hours.
Okay.
So if there's anything you want to talk about or whatever, you can. Otherwise, he's just going to send you back to your cell afterwards.
Where'd you get your training?
I'm a Commonwealth Marine, so we have a camp in the Octi sector, or Octi Quadrant. Gives you some planet name.
Well, do you know when they're going to get around to dealing with us? Don't really understand why we're being locked up. Feel like some lines have been crossed.
Yeah, I don't know. They definitely seems like this is an interesting situation. We don't normally get into this. People around here seem pretty heated, though.
About us?
Yep.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do?
Saved a man's life. Got food from a train to feed the needy. I don't know. Seems odd.
How long y'all been in system?
Laganzi?
Yeah.
Week?
No, it's
No,
been months.
no, it's been a...
Yeah,
Oh,
it's been
since-
like 2 months,
Since
right?
before Kron... No, not Kron.
Close to
That's
3.
3, that's why,
Yeah, the 3... a while after quarantine, and... tried to make ends meet.
Where'd y'all come from before here?
I come from the other side of the world. Galaxy. I met these people shortly before we came here. I feel like the wrong place, the wrong time for me.
Yeah. Could be. I don't know. You guys kind of seem like you're in some shit. Alright. I'll see you back here again tomorrow morning. They escort you back to...
I get his
so.
name.
Yeah. Let's call him...
Mr. Krabs.
That was Sergeant Max Austin.
Our ultimate team is Krusty Grabs.
At some point after breakfast comes, I'd kind of yell out to the guard and just kind of say, tell Greco that James would like to talk to him.
Are we supposed to shit in our cell? I think I've broken that rule a couple times.
I also have to puke again.
So, I mean, it goes on for, like, the rest of the day. They basically tell you Greco's not available right now. We'll pass the message along. You guys kind of go through this same routine for about 3 days.
Oh, shit.
Not much happening.
Well, I really gotta poop. I really gotta poop.
3 days
and-
total. So, like, the first day you got treatment. So you have 3 days of treatment,
3 days.
basically.
Just say you're trying on one of those accounts.
Hey,
Plus, you can still count the time that you were on the shuttle because they
Right,
had a medic.
To 4.
So I gotta get sick and poop at the same time.
Technically,
I think I ate
5
something
at this
weird.
point.
I gotta get sick and poop at the same time.
He takes you to the bathroom as much as you want.
So during this time, can I attempt to sneak to steal a compad?
I mean, you can. It's usually just the one guy around.
Yeah, same guy.
I
So
mean, like
I'm,
it's like
talking to
on
him?
it's like on him.
Yeah,
It's not like they're just laying around somewhere.
yeah. But I'm going to sneak get off of him.
Me and him have been working together on this. So as soon as he lets him out, I'm gonna start having some convulsions.
Okay.
Some yelling and screaming like you're being possessed.
Did you guys
Yeah.
drill a hole through the wall? How do you...
Hey,
said
we
we
do
could-
have a glory
Same
hole
way that we
through
were
the
talking.
wall.
He said there's a windows between the walls.
I mean, like you guys can talk to each other.
Yeah.
It's just it's not like it's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's just a
private
little muffled,
conversations.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so like you guys have like been hatching a plan. So make a sneak check to
make sure that
That's
it's
your plan.
sneaky.
yeah.
Nice.
9.
Plus 10.
10.
You make one too.
Raggy. That's not terrible. 7.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe. What do you use for sneak?
No,
or what do you
6.
use? Yes.
So I would let you use like intelligence, wisdom, because this is more like not
Charisma?
sneaking around. Probably not charisma.
Talking a little quietly.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, that's so you hit a pretty good one.
I have 11.
Okay.
You're good at everything.
But it was my idea.
Okay,
I'm the connector. That's what it is.
that's cool. Yeah. So if you start,
On the ground.
There's not that much left. You can finish this.
Had 3 on it. Had 3 and it's not even 10.
all right. So you start going into your convulsions or whatever. Becker pulls out he doesn't pull out his combat. He has an earpiece that's connected to it, but basically taps his ear, says, "Austin, get over here. One of the prisoners is freaking out." So that happens.
I'm going to sneakily go and try to snag his compad.
Okay. Assuming this is gonna be sneak, but I just wanna. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be sneak. I would just say I don't think it helps you at all, but I would give you work for pickpocket stuff because
Oh, okay.
that's kind of what your job
Good to know.
was. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Just based on your background,
Yep.
I think that's justifiable.
This is my job.
Yeah.
Alright, sneak and dex.
Yep.
Or maybe strength?
Or
Or intelligence?
So if you're trying to be sneaky about it, it's definitely not going to be strength.
Is it going to be intelligence, though, to know the right...
No, we're down to dex at this point because it's
Alright.
basically quick hands.
9? Or... 8.
Okay. No, so like you.
Oh, no, that's 9. Sneak is +1.
Okay.
9.
So you go for it, and he basically like bumps back into you, and you like miss it when you go for it. He doesn't seem to notice anything, but you don't make the clean grab. It's a pretty hard DC.
And then I'm going to try a second time.
Okay.
I mean, the DC is going to go up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I mean, you don't just get to keep trying as much
Okay,
as you want.
so I'm going to actually lean in and say, "Oh my gosh, is he okay? What's happening over there? I can help. I'm a healer. I'm a physician. I know things. I can do things. I was once a doctor."
Look, he's normally full of shit, but he has saved my life.
Okay, so he opens up the door and shoves you into the cell, and then closes the door behind you.
Wait! I can't do anything with my hands bind. I need help here.
He tells you to come up to the window, pushes the code in, and unlocks your...
All right, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to lean down and start pretending to do things on this person in pain.
Okay.
We have 30 seconds. We need to probably figure something out.
Make a heal check with charisma added.
All right, I can do that.
Then he gets roll 3 for heal.
It is 3, but
Oh,
I don't
that
think
was
it
pretty
matters.
good.
Roll it.
Yeah.
Roll 1.
Yeah.
Just in
Get
case.
higher than a 4. There's 2 numbers higher than a 4.
Oh
Like a
my
6.
god. Jesus.
Okay. So what's the outcome you're going for?
I am delaying anyone from coming in. So the outcome would be to
I'm down there. I'm like, tell them we need to land. Tell them we need to land. My medicine's at the base.
we have to get his medicine. Oh my god. I completely forgot that he is a degenerate diabetic and he needs his medicine immediately.
Can you explain what a degenerate diabetic is?
One that drinks all the time.
Smashes Pop-Tarts.
That's what DD stands for.
We have to get his meds immediately. Do you guys have... oh my god, I can't even remember his... It's this very specific diabetic med. He ate too many Pop-Tarts and literally, like, sucked on Hard Rock candy his whole life.
About that time, Austin gets there, and he opens the door for him to go in. Basically pulls out some kind of hypo syringe and gives him a shot.
Now you're really fucked.
And,
I just pretend to go unconscious.
Yeah,
you actually don't pretend too much because you're
actually
you feel your blood sugar just kind of falling down, a little lightheaded,
Yeah.
and just kind of pass out for a minute.
Yep.
And yeah, and then things just kind of calm down at that point.
What are you doing? Because this is not what he needed. He's not even conscious anymore. You gave him not his meds.
They take him out and take him to the medical bay. And
I'm-
Becker comes back in, puts your cuffs back on.
We're gonna literally live in this prison.
Fucking episode.
The LJ just.
It's gonna be okay. Situation's like fucking due date. He's just like,
So later that afternoon or whatever, they bring Silas back in, put him in his cell. He goes up and talks to Becker. He's like, "Don't fucking trust that one at all." And says
Talking about Silas or Rodney?
Rodney.
Yeah.
Llewellyn. Rodney Llewellyn.
Rodney Llewellyn. Yeah, so, I mean, you don't really lose anything out of that whole scenario, but,
it was worth a shot.
yeah, they might be watching you specifically a little closer now.
I gotta poop again.
Takes you. So another night goes by, and then the next morning, things change a little bit.
Do we have full health now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
System-
like all of your system
system
strains
strains
should
should
be
be
gone
gone.
at this
Yeah.
point.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it's falling off.
So the next morning comes, they take Alj over to the medical center, just like normal. You guys eat your breakfast. But like right after breakfast, Becker comes over to your cell and is like, come with me, Winters. And pulls you out, puts the, actually doesn't put cuffs on you at this point. And kind of leads you down the hallway. So you walk basically down this hallway, across from the restroom. You come down in this area, and you guys are pretty sure that this is the mess hall. I mean, you hear people talking from that general direction around the times that you would expect people to be talking in the mess hall. But as you walk in, there is a lady sitting at the table, Commonwealth military uniform. You catch silver oak leaves on her lapels. She's a major, so relatively high ranking for a field officer. But basically, she's sitting there. As you come in, she looks at you. Morning, Specialist Winters.
You have a cop.
She looks her out. Becker hands you over a coffee mug.
Oh, God, that was in my mouth way too long. Good morning. How are you? Oh,
Yep. She salutes you back. I see it's been a while. Discipline issues.
yeah, it's a little sleep deprived. I don't know what time it is. A little disoriented. But,
All right. Well, why don't you have a seat and let's have a conversation.
all right.
So you guys sit down. She basically has like a compad like tablet that she's like kind of scrolling through some notes on. So looking to get a little bit of a debriefing on what happened on Zahora.
Great question. So
just to make sure you're clear, Zahora is the first planet
Yep.
where you started. Yeah. Okay.
So
We pay attention, Matt.
Do we?
Just make sure everybody's on the same page.
bullshit shift leader on duty assigned me to go get some cargo. Cargo being a prisoner, Rodney Malone, who's in holding, didn't know about. And also the Zakuun leader, right? And they came in on James's ship, right? Also in holding. And was unloaded by the other guy, also in holding, LJ. So from there, we took him, drove up to the thing, and then we saw... God, I can't even remember his name. One of the generals, admirals. It's
Colonel
been so-
Lawson?
Colonel Lawson, thank you.
I'm not
Conscious
there.
just snapped in real good right there.
That's
You would remember him. You would
Yeah,
remember him.
Colonel
I
Lawson.
didn't have that one written down.
And we were out. So Colonel Lawson told us to take the Zakuun leader inside. We did. Next thing we know, bombs started ringing out. Then, once the bombs started going off, we noticed that the Zakuun people killed our guy, the Zakuun leader we brought. So, right? Other way around.
The
Zakuun on Zakuun.
Zakuun diplomat that you brought killed the governor of the planet.
Yes. Zakuun on Zakuun violence. And the governor happened to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Or was the target?
Or, yeah. I mean, and the other Zakuun just didn't know about it, and they were trying to make peace. And then they were trying to fight the other one, which that didn't work. But anyways, that was a long time ago, and my memory's a little foggy, but I know some key things that happened. We saved we had a survivor, right? So one of the guards at the embassy building survived. We told him we weren't here to hurt him. I literally got in a fight with the other guards and told them we were on their side. He witnessed that. And he bolted at the end of everything once we secured the room. Post securing the room, at this point, Rodney was unshackled because we needed the help. So we walked out the front door looking for Colonel Lawson. Colonel Lawson's vehicle was gone, along with all the other vehicles were gone. So everyone just ditched posts and cut tail and ran. So we got back in our vehicle. I called Sergeant Finley.
You called Sergeant Finley, or Sergeant Finley called you?
Either were. Not important. Important thing is that,
I'll decide what's important and what's not important.
all right. Well,
What did you and Sergeant Finley talk about?
Sergeant Finley said that everyone thought it was us.
Okay.
Which is kind of interesting considering we'd only been there maybe 20 minutes.
Okay.
And Sergeant Finley, God bless him, gave me a tip to get out of town.
Why didn't you return to base, report the situation?
Because we thought we were going to get court-martialed and killed for something we didn't do. I had 3 scared civilians, not military type.
Understood. You have a little bit of a history of insubordination, don't you?
I mean,
Your personnel file here Looks, Captain Barnes had reported multiple incidents.
Well, interestingly enough, Captain Barnes is the one that told me to do all this. Isn't that fun?
Told you to help the Zakun?
No, he helped me to take the Zakun, secure the transport, which was happened, and go to the embassy.
What was your motivation for helping the Zakun? Money?
Who's helping
Revenge?
the Zakun?
Spite?
Were there any alive Zakun in there when you walked in? 'Cause last I checked, all the Zakun that were there and accounted for were all dead.
You should know as well as anybody. The Zakun want to disappear, the Zakun disappear.
Or they're dead, and we killed them.
Perhaps.
Where's the witness? Did you guys find him?
No. Sergeant, sorry, notes. Sergeant Allen. No, he's never been found.
But he was reported as being alive?
Unknown. MIA.
Because all this information was relayed to one person only.
Very well, we'll figure that part out soon enough. What happened after you talked to Sergeant Finley?
Do I need some type of representative?
Trying to figure out the story here.
I am too, and I told you what happened, and there was enough information based on just that fact that we should not be tried for anything. We had a witness, and you're saying he's MIA.
This is not a trial. This is just some questions.
So after that, Sergeant Finley brought up an old Kron camp that we've had some interaction with before on patrols, inciting some insurrection, trying to cause problems, get the workers all riled up even more so than they already were. So I knew where that was, and I knew they had a ship. So we took the ship.
That was the Pentrich?
I don't know. I don't get close with machines. It's a machine.
Very well. Okay, let's... Sorry. This is a little intense. Back up a little bit. Where are you from? What caused you to join the Marines in the first place?
Well, per my file, I'm sure you have. I'm from Seaford. It's pretty north in our galaxy.
Yep.
So pretty much big game planet. It's a big
Familiar with the area?
Yeah. Big vacation planet, and we were on. My family, my dad and mom, ran the butcher shop for the Boers. One of the plantations. Sorry, I'm a little flustered right now on the spot.
Understandable.
But poor family, feudal society-esque. There's power and people are taken care of to the point of being taken care of and being just enough to not cause any upheaval. But ours, we had a little bit of the better end of the community as we were kind of like the liaison between us and the person in charge. Terrible woman. But anyways, that's not important. Well, I guess it is. It's part of the question. But Seaford, Butcher, we're poor. I was trying to make money, get my family out of that situation, put them in a better spot.
Understood. Makes sense. Alright, so after you left Zahora and your stolen ship, you came to this system, the Naganzi system. a short time after you were here, you boarded a Commonwealth vessel, the ECS Bishop. What, after you boarded that ship, it was moved somewhere, and we lost track of you on sensors. What happened to that ship?
Alright, well, this is a whole nother thing. I mean, I'm being completely honest with you, so...
I appreciate the candor.
So, fun fact, we got captured by pirates, right? Kind of held hostage. They wanted us to go get the ship.
What
and-
pirates?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to names when there's guns at my face. All I know is there's a big fat fuck with some big fucking weapon and some little skinny dude pulling all the strings, and he's back at the place where we went to get our ship fixed. He said because we didn't have any fucking money because all our ship was froze, if we got the ship, brought it back for scrap, he'd fix our ship. Or kill us. That was our option.
So, delivered it to the Black Spectres then.
Yeah.
For money. And,
Well, for ship repair.
fair enough. You, did you see them dismantle the ship for scrap?
Yeah, we were there for a couple days while they fixed our ship, and I think they used parts of the other ship because it was cheaper or some shit. I don't remember the whole logistics. I'm not really the thinking man. I'm the I'll do it man.
Understood. Very well. This is, obviously after this conversation, I'm assuming that you understand that you're here not for your involvement on Agatu, but for things that happened on Zahora in Commonwealth space. What you do out here, technically, we have no jurisdiction over. But until we get to the bottom of what happened on Zahora, we're going to have you stick around until we can get word back to our superiors and figure out what's going to happen here.
I mean,
I apologize for the inconvenience, and I do hope that you're being honest with me, and I do hope that this works out for you. You seem like a good kid, but shitty situation for everybody right now.
yeah. Something that would be pretty interesting is if you could maybe get the comms from Sergeant Finley. Because it seems like there might be some miscommunication from what happened and what we told him. And there's a big gap there. And I think if you took a look into what he has, that might fill in some of those gaps.
Potentially. Sergeant Finley is also in custody, has been since the incident.
For the same thing?
Yeah, it's more of, he's comfortable. It's not like he's necessarily a prisoner. You can think of it more of administrative leave. But yeah, until Commonwealth can get to the bottom of the situation, it won't be easy for him.
Well, that is opening my eyes to some things.
Understood. Alright. Is there anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable? I mean, within limits.
I mean, you can keep all our shit, but I mean, good Christ, could we walk around a little bit?
We'll see what we can do. There's some room in one of the cargo bays that's opening up. We could maybe set up some kind of recreational facility. Exercise equipment. Basketball hoop, something.
Netless basketball hoop.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be awesome. And I appreciate
I
appreciate you guys taking
fucking
care of
ball,
us,
you
because you
bitches.
really have. I mean, you bailed us out of a shitty thing with Domen. Oh, let me ask you a question. Let's rewind a little bit. What the fuck's up with that?
So Domen's operation is subsidiary to what we're doing here. It doesn't necessarily fall under my purview.
It's trying to start some problems with the food chain, so they come to the Commonwealth. It sounds like. Sorry to be a little forward, but we've been around these people for a little bit now.
Understand. Yeah, I really cannot comment on that whole situation. That's a highly classified operation.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you guys are doing good, and we're not going to try and start nothing, because we don't want there to be another reason for you to think we're up to something. And I'll relay that to all the people here. We have nothing to hide. Tell you the truth.
Understood.
But I'm sure you'll like to talk to them first before I go back there.
No, you're the only one today.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, so Becker comes in. I'm sorry, I have to attend to other things. She leaves. Becker comes back over and escorts you back to your cell. Day goes on, so you guys can talk or whatever, but basically, another day.
That was a long shit that you had. What happened?
Oh yeah, that's 7, bitch.
I actually didn't hear the toilet flush. Did you leave that one stewing for me?
I think we're okay.
Okay. Alright, good to know. Thanks, buddy.
I mean, not really a lot happened. They're just asking me some questions. I'm gonna ask you the same questions to verify what happened.
When is Domen gonna let us go?
Fuck Domen. I think you were right.
Is he not in charge? Right about what? I'm right about so many things.
We'll talk about it later. It's not that important. Main thing is just be honest, so our story is straight.
And stop making eyes at me at the window. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Can you fucking read minds or not?
I'm also making eyes at you, and you're not even looking at me!
I've never once read minds.
You can lift
I mean,
fucking truck,
shut,
but you
I
can't
can't do
fucking
it.
listen to me?
I can't do any of that. The only mind I can read is Rodney, because he thinks it's one thing.
Rodney Llewellyn. It's Rodney Llewellyn.
Fuck you.
It's Rodney Llewellyn, and it's not always drugs. Sex is involved.
Do it yourself.
But,
We can hear you. Stop it.
but the main thing is just be honest.
It's only because I have to choke myself with my own hands. Okay?
Be honest, stick to key events, how they turned out, and why we're here. And I think if they can see that the crazy shit I just told them that we've all been through the past month or whatever the fuck time it's been, they'll realize
Fuck
maybe
the
these guys
Commonwealth.
aren't fucking lying.
Fuck the Commonwealth.
Because they're just doing the standard getting stories straight.
It's bullshit.
I mean, they're taking good care of us.
Are they?
I've seen
I mean,
some
how many meals are we getting per day?
Well, I don't know. I hear you slurping on a couple every night.
That's my own meals.
Got those
I
ribs
gotta
taken
get
out.
those calories. I gotta get those calories, man.
Alright. Another day goes by. Morning comes. They come to take Alj to medicine time, but he doesn't go to medicine time.
Oh.
He also makes his way back down that same hallway into the mess hall area, probably like 9:30 or so at this point in the morning. And as you walk in, there is another woman, probably like late 40s, early 50s, light blondish hair, just civilian clothes though, no military. As you walk in, Becker basically escorts you over. She reaches out her hand. Hi, I'm Dr. Daniela Stoliker.
Sit down and I'll take it. I don't shake your hand.
Very well. Lieutenant Becker, you can wait over there. I don't foresee any issues here. And so he goes over and waits.
Daniela, what?
Stoliker. So you're Algebron?
Yes.
My name is Dr. Daniela Stoliker, like I said. I am a Commonwealth scientist. I specialize in the study of MES.
What is MES?
People who are touched by psychic abilities.
I don't know any of those people.
I understand. My group that I operate with, we are looking to help people afflicted by the condition, to integrate them into normal society, to learn how to deal with the condition. So you do not think that you have any special abilities outside of the normal?
Show your magic stick.
I mean, I don't think so. I'm here. I don't know why I'm here.
You've never been able to perhaps move things more easily?
I think you know the answer that you're trying to get, so let's just move on with it.
Very well. I'm not trying to be combative here.
I've been in a prison cell for 7 days, so combative is going out the window long ago.
Understood. Okay, so I just am doing a little survey, kind of gathering some information. So if you could just start with where you're from.
Like where I'm from originally.
Yes.
I'm from the planet of Calderon. It is very north, I guess. I lived there until I was 8, 9 maybe. I was somewhere else for a while, and then I was here.
Good. The rest of your family, do they have MES?
As far as I know, the reason that I was chosen to not be with my family anymore was because I have what you call MES. I don't know if they're alive, if they're dead. I've not seen them in 25 years.
Yes. You were taken from your family at a young age?
Taken or given away, I guess. I was traded for some food and some security.
Traded to whom?
The Vrasim.
Yes. About how old were you when that happened?
Like 8 or 9.
Okay. It must... I can only imagine. I can't imagine at all. It must have been very traumatic.
I was living my worst nightmare for every day for 20 years, so yes.
What was your captivity there like? I'm assuming it was captivity.
Yes, worse than this, but similar sized room. So what they would do is, I guess I learned over time that they feed on thoughts or on, I don't know, on something inside of me, inside of all of us. But they enjoy the people with MES because our brains work differently. So they would push me to my limits every day, and not every day, but every couple days, and torch my abilities to the limit, and which how I get these beautiful marks. And then they would throw me back in the hole for a few more days, and then start the process all over again.
It's been very difficult. How did you learn to control your abilities while you're there? Normally, when people have MES in the Commonwealth, they go to a school, they go to the Mentium.
There was certain Vicine there who seemed to know something about it, and he would school us and the others that were there. It was a whole lockup of people like me. I mean, control it, I don't know. I mean, I'm living with it. I don't know. We didn't see very many. Maybe. The Zukun, I mean, they can shapeshift, yes?
Yes.
And so, I mean, I don't know.
Fair enough. Hey, how did you get away?
The Hetairoi. I mean, I was just counting down until I died, praying every day that I die. But they kept us from that. Several of us tried to kill ourselves several times, but they would always stop it. But the Hetairoi came and raided, finally, after all those years. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we are people from my planet's, you know, the human garbage. The planet had something the Commonwealth wanted, and then the Commonwealth no longer needed it, so we were starving. So.
It seems you're upset that the Commonwealth was not able to rescue you sooner.
And then I was just a child, and now I'm middle-aged, so obviously.
Is that why you decided to help the Zukun?
Oh, the Zukun, we helped the Zukun. What do you mean we helped the Zukun?
On Zahora.
Zahora. I was working. It was my first job ever in my life. I was working, and someone randomly picked me to drive this fucking truck. I had to get this guy off of this shitty ship that he drove in on. Star Raiser, he called it. I don't think it could raise any stars. I was just picked at random. I mean, I guess it saved my life because there was an explosion there, but I mean, I help a Zukun. I don't know a Zukun.
It just seems very coincidental. You have this
Coincidental?
big grudge against the Commonwealth, and then you have an opportunity to do something about it.
Well, how would I have communicated with them? Yes, fuck the Commonwealth. I say that. I say that every day. But help the Zukun? I don't know a Zukun. I was on that planet for 6 months? How would they communicate with me? How would they do anything? How would I know that this shit's going on? I'm just driving the truck. Not well, either. Crashed the truck.
I understand.
I don't think you do. Why are we here?
The people here are just trying to figure out what is going on. I personally have no say in that. I'm a Commonwealth citizen, but I am a scientist. I study people with MES. I look for ways to help.
I've met scientists before. You know, you're a scientist. The Racine were scientists. You know, who knows?
I appreciate your candor, and I hope that perhaps we can talk again. I did not mean to
Well,
press too
you
hard.
know where I will be.
Very well. It's very nice to meet you, Ajay Braun. Alright, Becker comes back and takes you back to your cell. And another day rolls on. Actually, it takes you to medical after that. And then...
I am back to normal self. at
Okay.
that point. It's 7 days.
Yep. Okay.
Hey! Are you feeling better, buddy, over there?
I don't think so.
I guess not.
LJ, we can't fucking read minds. That's you, you dick. I'm convinced.
Alright. Next day comes along. Morning
You can
routine.
read minds?
morning routine happens. Nobody comes. Afternoon comes along. And hear footsteps down the hallway. And Greco walks up to James's door. Becker, open this door. Becker opens the door. And takes your cuffs off over. Let's take a walk.
I'll walk out with him.
Yeah. So you guys walk. You don't go the mess hall route. You kind of go the other direction. So he kind of walks you through the main room up here, and then into like this cargo area here.
Okay.
So there's like some boxes around and stuff, and it looks like they're getting some like workout equipment and stuff moved in there that they may have had somewhere else in the station. Yeah, he's James fucking Waterford. How long's it been? 2 years?
Been a little bit.
What was it? Valente? About the last place I saw you?
Sounds about right.
What the hell happened on Zahora?
Everyone wants to know what happened on Zahor. We don't know anything more than anybody else. I'm doing my normal shit like I've been doing, fucking around. And I bring this prisoner to Zahora with this diplomatic, with this Zikun diplomat. Is supposed to meet with the governor.
Who set up the prisoner? Is that a guild contract?
Would I know that?
Yeah, it's probably a guild contract.
Yeah. I think it's a guild contract.
Alright. What about the Zikun diplomat? How'd that get hooked up? However you want. Make it up.
Yeah, I just got offered some money to bring this diplomat to Zahora, and just picked him up, mid-flight. Took him to the planet, and
They met you in Commonwealth space?
Did they?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, none of this was.
alright.
This is debate. So
Just roll with it.
yeah, we just a quick transfer, Commonwealth space, and onto the planet. Everything seemed pretty normal, nothing out of the ordinary. When we got to the planet, both transports were expected. And really nothing went awry until we were sitting there in the embassy, and the Zikun just attacked the governor, and everything kind of went downhill from there. We did what we could to kill the Zikun and try to save the governor, but there were just too many.
Yeah, they're nasty shits.
I would agree.
Alright, well, just so you know, I think you probably were in a bad place at a bad time. A little bit of intel since you left the area. The Zikun have been fighting with each other. It's like some kind of civil war, maybe. You got one side that's basically staying within their territory, fighting back. You got this other side that's more aggressive. They've been striking into Commonwealth territory. There's been more attacks since Zahora. They're just trying to keep it on the down low. Try not to get people spooked. The big thing, assuming you understand this, is the Commonwealth is in danger of looking weak if they don't do something about it.
About the Zikun or the attack on Zahora?
Both, but about the Zikun. The attack on Zahora is just the most public-facing thing that's happened, so good for you, bad for you type of scenario. They're after the Zikun, but group may end up getting caught in the crossfire. But, I mean, the Zakun are one thing. They operate in a small area of space. Technologically, yeah, I mean, they're different. All their shit's organic. They're shapeshifters. They don't operate on the same technology we do, but it's not like they're an undefeatable enemy or anything. The bigger issue is the Cold War with the Versine may start heating up if they see this as an opportunity. Weakness in the Commonwealth.
You mean the Cold War in the Zakun?
No.
There's a Cold War within the Versine as well?
No. There's a civil war within the Zakun. Cold War between
Cold
the
War.
Commonwealth
Yeah,
and the
okay,
Versine.
Okay. Yep. Sorry. Missed that.
Yep. So, I mean, the Versine, they're the biggest threat to the Commonwealth. They attack planets on the edge up there, raid, kidnap people every now and then, but an all-out war would not be good for either side.
I mean, we're the Hetairoi. Don't you think we'd win?
We?
I mean, I have some ties. I'm definitely not with the Versine, so...
Well, I hear that, but
Stolen valor.
don't think
Kick his ass.
think you gave up those ties a long time ago.
That's fair.
As much as I hate how that whole situation turned out, I understand you're not a bad person, James. It just wasn't for you. I get that. But, I'm just saying, be on the lookout, because shit starts heating up. Commonwealth may start conscripting people with certain skill sets. Only so many pilots in the galaxy.
Well, hopefully I'm a little harder to find. But I mean, I don't, I believe in the Commonwealth as much as I don't want to take part in the system. I think they do good for the rest of the broader system. I think my larger concern at this point is, how do we get out of this mess? I want to go back to doing what I was doing, and we had nothing to do with this. Like you said, wrong place, wrong time, and this just seems like a waste of everybody's time.
I'm working on it, but it's political. There's other things involved.
Like what?
I mean, you met Domen.
He's an interesting character. I can't say I'm necessarily surprised about his activities.
I mean, he's Natarium, so there's certain liberties that they're able to take that
I don't know how that affects us, though. I mean, we saved his life. I don't know how he has anything against us.
I don't know. I just know that I've spoke up a couple times and been told to keep my nose out of it.
Alright.
I'll keep trying. See what I can do.
Well, if it gets too bad, we may have to escalate some potentially more influential contacts.
Understood. We're about to be headed out for a short op soon, but maybe we can talk more when I get back.
Alright, listen.
Probably a week or two.
One more thing. That ship we left on that planet, there's something inside of it. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it should stay there, and someone needs to take care of it.
There's no way we can go back there. Especially not in the quarantine port. Way too hot.
Alright, I mean,
It's
I'm
everything
just...
we had to get Domen off the planet.
Alright, I'm just saying, there's something in a box inside that ship. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's not good. Rodney, I get the sense, understands what it is. He calls it the Kron, but everything he says is bullshit, so I know that's a lie.
What do you know about Rodney?
Not much. Just what I saw in his transfer papers. He likes to rub his dick on things, and that's about all I know. I know he's just completely full of shit. He didn't know anything about the Kron until we had to steal that ship to save our lives and get off that planet, and he just adopted that. I have no idea why.
What's his skill set?
Well, he does have some interesting skills. He's
Burning you to the ground.
He knows Casadores.
He definitely knows his way around the computer and is useful in trying to access things that maybe some people might not want to be accessed. He also does have some apparent medical skills. He brought Algae back to life once or twice. But I don't trust him. I'm not sure what his motives are.
Alright. Good to know. It's one fucked up crew you got.
Yeah, I can't disagree. I think the other two, for the most part, are, fairly normal.
Alright. Well, I gotta get out of here. Time to gear up.
Alright.
And walks you back to cell block or whatever. And, yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a break before we get to Rodney Llewellyn's
Tangent.
conversation.
Tangent.
It's gonna take the rest of the night getting through Rodney's shit.
We'll be back in 10 or 15. Thanks for watching. See you then.
How's that in the word?
And welcome back. All right. So we're back in the prison block after James's conversation with Captain Greco. Another day goes by. So somebody can mark those down. No, we're keeping track. Okay.
Any rec time provided?
Yeah.
How was he wrecked the whole time?
So after James came back that afternoon, they allow you to go 2 at a time to the cargo area.
Cool.
You guys can pick who you go with if there's anything you want to. It probably would be a slightly better chance you could get a somewhat private conversation, but still they're watching you, so.
Is there a basketball hoop?
Yeah. There's like a couple sets of weights and basketball hoop and
Who's got
everything.
fucking next? I'm just talking to the one person that's with me.
I'll go. What are we doing?
Exert.
Are we rolling to see?
We'll fucking cross your ass and dunk on you.
Okay. Ready? When you shoot the ball, I will
10.
I will move it out of you. Right back to me.
And I'll just look at him and be like, you cheap piece of shit. But in my head, and we'll see if he, react.
And then I'll just literally bounce it and just move it right through the hoop. This game is easy.
Fuck you, Algae.
No, what the fuck are you, what they talk to you about? The scientist lady talk to you?
Fuck no. Someone from the army. Some fucking lady. The cocksucking guy that took me in there didn't even introduce her, so I looked like a real asshole because I didn't salute.
Why did they think we did it? Have they not talked to the guard that got away? The one that tried to
Well,
fucking hurt you?
fucking get this, bud. Sergeant Finley, I think, burned our ass.
Who's Sergeant Finley?
Remember
your
the guy?
friend you
Yeah.
talked to?
Remember the guy I talked to when we were leaving? That's how we got the ship?
Yeah.
He's under arrest, too. And the guy I told him about is missing. The one guy that could have cleared us is missing.
What about Colonel Lawson? He talked to us. We were friends. He knew that we just got there. He's the one that assigned us the ships, right?
I know, but they were all con. I don't know how big this is. I don't know who's involved.
Fuck
But
the
I know
Commonwealth.
at least Sergeant level was involved with something, and I don't even know if that's the real James. So I mean,
Wait,
you
this
know they
James?
can fucking... No, James Finley.
Oh,
Sergeant
so
Finley.
confusing.
It's a fucking common name.
James
It's biblical.
Michael.
If only his name was like Michael or something.
James Michael.
My sergeant,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
How do you know if he's a coon or not?
I mean, I don't know. Are you asking me? Are you asking me?
Yes.
Asking me?
So-
I don't fucking know.
So you guys would know that, like, even when the Zakun take, like, human form, it's relatively obvious that they're not human. They just do it kind of out of convenience or...
And I know kind of personally that Sergeant Finley was semi-rebellious in nature, just like his philosophy.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of like you. Bucks authority a little bit.
But the real question is our James. I mean, our James, the captain,
Our
our
pilot, the Star Raiser,
he fucking brought this guy here and Rodney.
and a fucking bomb. How do we miss that? This whole
Well-
fucking ship blew up.
Well, we weren't on the ship. How are we fucking supposed to know?
Right, how are me and you supposed to know? Me and you were working. This cocksucker, Rodney Llewellyn, was on the fucking
You know he's not here. You don't
cargo.
have to say
I know.
I appreciate you calling me Ronnie.
But he was on the ship. Could he have brought the bomb? Could the Zakun have brought the bomb and attacked? It makes more sense for the Zakun guy to have brought the bomb. But how do you just let that onto your ship? Like, that seems pretty complacent as a captain.
Yeah, I mean, how big of a bomb does it have to be to blow up the whole fucking port? Right?
I don't know. Probably like as big as a crown.
I don't fucking. I mean, this is. We do one job and now we're here. This is bullshit. I mean, should we try to break out, you think? Or do we just let it play until we can't let it play anymore?
if they were trying to pin something on us, think about it. It'd be easier for them to just kill us.
Right, but I mean, I feel like.
Why would leave us alive to tell our tale? You know what I mean? If they wanted us dead, we'd be dead.
Yeah, but maybe they just. I don't know.
And
Waiting. Get all the information so they can kill as many people as they want.
I think we're gonna be kind of like a Suicide Squad.
About this time, Becker's like, alright, wrap it up.
Fuck you,
Hey,
Becker.
Hey Becker,
Alright, man, just doing my job.
hey Becker, I bet you a pack of cigs you can make this shot. Then we're like by the door, and the hoop's like all the way the fuck on the other side.
He's like, I'll bet you 5-6.
Okay, watch
It's
this.
just hard to get over here.
So I make it look like I'm shooting. Like I make it look like I try, and then it just kind of.
Alright. He's like, holy fuck.
And then as we walk out, I'll drop his pants. My pants are just underwear.
Becker, dicks out.
What are you doing? Show some professionalism. Let's go.
Ah, shit.
He takes you guys back.
You got a light for this cigarette?
You want one?
Yeah, fuck.
Alright.
We're all gonna be chain smoking.
5 cigarettes you have.
I had 7 packs.
We just need to send OJ to the court every time.
They took all that shit.
Oh, they took my cigs.
They probably would have gave you some back by now. You guys have been here for a while, and your conversation was okay. Okay, so day goes by. Next morning, Rodney Llewellyn gets his chance to head on down to the mess hall. So before we get started, this is kind of like a retcon roll for something that didn't even happen in game, but roll a program check.
Me, wait, 2?
3d6.
Hashtag me
3d6.
too.
Your normal.
We were all taken nicely, but Rodney Llewellyn has led Hannibal Lecter's.
Oh my god.
It
Is a 12 a lot? Is a natural 12 a lot?
It's a lot.
Okay. Damn, this fucking guy.
It's like 14. It's like 14
We need
for
to
you,
trade
right?
his D6 out. I mean, come on.
Says
This
you,
is-
Han Solo.
You've
Right?
killed everybody.
All right.
Yeah, this is like.
I wish
Well, there goes half that fucking conversation.
I wish
Cool.
Warriors got 3d6
All right.
attack.
So as
Feels like
Becker leads you into the mess hall,
Hey, thanks, Becker.
Like I have a +2.
Can I call you Pecker?
No, I did it right the first time.
whatever you want, man.
Is that cool? Like we're
Hopefully you
still
will be
cool?
out of here soon. This has been a shit show.
I
Probably about to
appreciate
kill
you,
himself.
buddy. I like
Rodney.
you. You're fun.
All
And
right.
I kind of give him a hey kind of thing.
So as you walk in,
It was like a.
Don't you fucking touch me.
sitting at the table is the tall, dark guy that you saw Domen talking to before, and Domen Shunko.
Get ass raped.
Hey guys, this is different. You guys aren't in the toilet where I'm used to being. What's up? You guys have something to say?
Domen's like, this guy's fucking useless. And there he goes. My name is Petra Nicole. We have some questions for you.
What kind of questions are you thinking? I have a lot of answers. I like talking, so I think we're at a good spot. What do you got for me?
Domen's like, yeah, he never shuts the fuck up. Petra's Let's start with your past.
What do you want to know about my past?
Where are you from? Who is Rodney?
It's Rodney Llewellyn.
Things. Oh, I apologize, Rodney.
No, it's Rodney Llewellyn.
Yes, your middle name is Llewellyn.
No. It's Rodney Llewellyn.
What is your middle name?
N.A.? I don't know. Like, what do you want me to fucking tell you?
So your name is Rodney Llewellyn Butkus.
No. It's Rodney Llewellyn Butkus.
Rodney Llewellyn Butkus.
Jesus.
Do you want me to spell it out for you, or like it's
Okay, Rodney Llewellyn. It is. So let's hear it. Your past. Where are you from?
I mean, I really don't have a past. I kind of grew up on the streets.
Everyone has a past.
Yeah.
Start with your family.
I don't know my family. My first memories were in an orphanage on Hoth.
No.
Domen's like, this motherfucker!
Let's start one.
Petra's like, Domen, why don't you go take a walk?
Look, I grew up in an orphanage. I don't know what planet it was.
Domen leaves the room.
I grew up in an orphanage on Hoth. I have found a unique talent in doing weird jobs.
Kind of
Stealing, pickpocketing, running some drugs, maybe logistics. We'll say it's not running drugs, but it's logistics.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have criminal background?
no, I wouldn't say it's criminal. I would say it's like hands off. I'm just hanging out.
You like to orchestrate things?
Yeah, well, whatever pays the bills, right?
Yes. So, what happened before Zahora? You were being transferred there as a prisoner?
Oh, Zahora is where I went as a prisoner because I was picked up by authorities on a tongue, and it was not. To be honest with you, like I was picked up on indecency charges, maybe you would say. I was peeing in a bush, maybe. Some could say.
Peeing in a bush. Why were you being transferred to Zahora? That makes no sense.
I have no idea. You know what? I was a prisoner. I have no idea why I'm here now. I don't understand this. I have a business on that other planet and on a tongue, and I would like to go back to that.
Right. Okay. Your expertise is computer systems?
No, I wouldn't say that's my expertise. I mean, I like talking, so I would say that's one of my expertise.
A jack of all trades.
I wish there was more tequila. Not.
Okay. So, you're a talker. Charismatic.
I mean, I think to own a business, you kind of have to be a talker. You got to know your business. You got to...
A businessman.
Yeah.
Very well. Let's skip forward. You arrive on Zahora.
I'm sorry, can you remind me what Zahora is again?
The planet you were being transferred to as prisoner.
Okay, so this is the planet that I was a prisoner at.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
The ship that you landed on, I suppose, Star Razor.
Oh man, can I tell you how shitty that shit was? Like, I'm pretty sure I shit myself on the ship. How bad the environment was. Like, I couldn't vomit because they had a ball gag in my mouth, so I shit myself. Instead.
Interesting. I've never had that problem.
Oh, man. That's how bad this fucking ship was.
Either way. So the Star Razor broadcast a message just before its reactor blew. I know that computer systems are not your expertise, but you are familiar with
I know
systems
computer.
work.
Yeah. Like, we can communicate through computers, right?
Who sent the message? You were off the ship at this point?
Who sent what message?
There was a message broadcast from the Star Razor right before its reactor blew.
Okay, so I'm a prisoner on the ship. How would I know who sent any kind of message from the ship before it blew up?
I don't know, maybe you were under the guise of a prisoner.
No, again.
It seems very odd that you come with this one person as a prisoner. You leave with the same person, not as a prisoner. I mean, I'm just putting two and two together here.
No, I hear you. There were a lot of things that unfolded during that event. Actually, they left a ball gag in my shitty underwear on me for the longest time. While there's gunfire going around me as I'm like gagged and bound with shitty underwear. And I shit 3 times that day.
Sure.
Because of the gunfire going around me and I couldn't do anything, all I could do was shit myself.
Sure, it was terrible for you.
Yeah, it was.
But back to the question. The message that came from
I have no
outside.
idea what message was sent.
Very well.
Uh,
Do you know who could have sent the message? This closer. James Waterford? Or perhaps this Zikun that was aboard?
so, James Waterford is my best friend.
Wow. You burn his ass and he loves you.
He doesn't notice it. I didn't burn his ass at all.
James Waterford may have taken me as a prisoner for money. He may not have known
It's a family for life.
that I was the package. But him and I, we've grown this incredible bond that it's inseparable. I don't think he could ever have betrayed the Commonwealth or me, for that matter. So it has to be this coon.
That's how you do it.
Interesting. Very well. There are a lot of topics here that I have to discuss with you.
Hey, everybody!
Encore.
Oh, do you have any cigarettes
Encore.
on you? Do you have any smokes?
Yeah, he passes you a smoke, lights you up.
Hell yeah.
Let's move on to your association with the Church of Kron.
Oh.
Yes, this is what we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, so, it was really crazy on our escape. Oh, do you need one?
Nope. I'm helping you.
Oh.
Keep talking.
I was looking. Oh, so all of us were needing to escape the planet for some general's direction. I have no idea. It was chaos, and I was just following along with orders at that point because shit got crazy, right? There were ports being blown up. We were in a car fucking accident. Can you believe that? I lived it. I saved a life. I fucking saved a life. Anyways, talking about the Kron. When I saved that life, the Kron came to me. They reached their arm out and touched my head and said, "You will be the savior." And at that point, I said, "Yes, I will be the savior." And the white light disappeared. And then we went to this landing site where I showed up, and I was telling a fellow Kronian that about the experience, and he immediately took his life. It was the craziest thing. And, well, before he took his life, he told me to take his ship. And I said, I don't know how to fly a ship. I need to give it to my pilot buddy, who knows how to fly this ship. So I wiped his blood on my face in ritual, of course, the Kron ritual. And then, we gathered and took off. And I'm trying to spread the word of the Kron ever since then. As you can tell, I'm still wearing the robe.
You were wearing a jumpsuit.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was wearing the robe. I wear garbs all the time.
So, I mean, seems like you're all in with the Church of Kron. You seem to fit in well.
I mean,
Are you sure that you were not part of the church before you arrived at Zahora?
so no, I was never part of the church before. Actually, I kind of thought they were wackos until I was touched.
They did not send you to Zahora?
No. In fact, I didn't even know about them until I was touched by Kron himself, and he inspired me.
Interesting. Did the Kron... Do you think that he touched you for aiding the Zikun?
Nope. I think it was all his benefits. I'm only benefiting the Kron.
Very well.
I mean,
He also
I can
did
tell
that. He
you,
was helping
like,
us
the
do that.
Kron, the New Testament of the Kron is only about peace. It's never about warfare. It's never about killing. We are trying to save lives, not kill, and spread the word of the Kron. Spread peace.
So you say James Waterford, he's your best friend.
The best friend.
Is he also a member of the church now?
The Kron will never force anyone to be a part of anything. The Kron New Testament will never force anyone to be a part of anything, and we accept everyone. He has attended some of my ceremonies, but he has not fully committed yet.
Okay. And these other two that you travel with, Silas Winters, Specialist Silas Winters. What is his allegiance to the Commonwealth? He up and leaves the Marines when this happens?
Silas kind of directed us, to be honest with you, to safety.
Directed you to aid the Zikun?
No, Ada's a coon. Like, I don't understand why you're putting that on us. Like, that was never a thing. He directed us to safety. There was shit blowing up. There were people. There was gunshots firing. I was still bound to the ground, and I was able to break free and let free from my constraints, and
Silas, he let you free?
I don't think Silas let me free. No. However, he was given a tip to go to get out. I think.
He was the one that suggested you guys flee the planet.
Upon orders, I would say.
Orders. Interesting. Very well. Algebron.
Him and that guy.
You know about his condition?
I think he's a little slow. But I didn't want to say that in front of him. Is that okay? Is that PC?
His MES.
You calling him retarded?
Have you ever noticed him do things that do not seem possible?
I mean, have you ever seen someone light a fart on fire?
I have not.
Can I show you something?
No.
Okay, in that case, define what you're talking about. Because I can light a fart on fire, and you can't, and you've never seen that.
Maybe you've seen him move objects with his mind. Generates energy out of what appears to be thin air.
I don't know if I've ever witnessed that.
Interesting. So, I understand that this conversation has been cordial, and it seems like potentially you're holding back, or potentially I'm holding back, I don't know. But I just want to be very clear that any information that you can provide us about what happened on Zahora makes it, let me say, easier for us to ensure that you aren't punished unnecessarily for your unfortunate involvement in the incident.
I came to that planet as a prisoner, and I almost left as a prisoner if it wasn't for my own strength and weaselness to get out of
Excuse me, what did you say?
the weaselness.
Weaselness. I've never heard that.
I got out of the. I'm pretty sure I got out of the constraints myself, but maybe not.
Perhaps it was the Kron.
Oh my god. Can I tell you a little more about the Kron?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because okay, maybe it was the Kron blessing me in this voyage. Holy shit! Holy shit! I thought it was when I saved Aljay's life, but no, you just blew my mind when the Kron actually touched me.
Very well. Well, if you do happen to think of anything...
I'm sorry, so you're asking me as a prisoner to the planet what happened? What actually fucking happened? Like, is it... there was an explosion. We left the area and saw the whole fucking port as a giant explosion, right? So tell me, what do you know?
So the ship you came on...
The Star Raper.
Yes, that sounds right.
Okay.
Landed in the port. You all disembarked. You headed out. A message was broadcast throughout the port, originating from the Star Razor. Moments after, the reactor of the Star Razor goes nova, blows up. Moments after that, every other ship in the port, same thing.
Have you contacted any other ship?
What do you
Wait,
mean? Any
I
other
don't-
ship? You are the only survivors from the port.
Well, but you have documents on the other ships. You can track these other ships.
To whom? Their crews were killed. They were all in the port.
Registration. So you
Yes,
have...
to some corporation, to...
Yeah, you gotta find a
This
common
was the
denominator.
edge of the Commonwealth. This is... Most of these ships were manned by...
I have no idea
individual
where this
captains
is.
doing contracts.
Where did you say? Vanhelia?
Zahora.
Zahoria. Okay, cool. I don't even know what fucking planet I was on. I was a prisoner.
How's this dude not been punched in the face yet?
Okay.
However, I think that there is something to these ships. All of these ships blew up in the same time. When was this time? Do you have the exact time?
It was approximately 1 hour after you left the port.
Okay, do you have the exact time or not? Like, I'm trying to help you here.
It was. He goes back and looks in his notes. Looks like 1739.
All right. And every single ship blew up after that. Like, it was the Star Raper landed and all the other ones just blew up after that.
Landed. You all disembarked. The message was transmitted. It blew up.
Was it consent?
I do not know.
So you're saying...
I've told you the facts of the situation. If you decide that you have any information that could help our investigation, that could shed light on any individuals that may have been involved.
However, I'm interested in helping. Look, I was a prisoner. I've gone to many different planets and I just want to go back to my business, man. To be honest with you.
I understand. I would love to make that happen for you.
Please, just give me the...
But I just need something.
Something? I have... What do you want from me? I can give you...
I need information about what happened at Zahora.
There were a lot of shots fired over me. I eventually got unbound, and...
I am done here. If you decide that you have some information that you can share, you let Becker know and I will come find you. Becker, take him back to his cell.
Look, guy. I don't have information.
He walks out.
What a fucking asshole. Becker, do you think that guy's an asshole? Who was that guy?
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Who? What's that guy's name?
Becker has heard all of these
Petra.
Well, so, Petra, where's he from?
I don't know. He's
he with, like, the Commonwealth? Like, what's going on with this guy?
He's
What is-
Notorium.
Why is he, throwing around fucking dick like he owns the place?
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess he kind of owns the place right now.
Cool.
They're all like that. I don't know, I mean, I've only dealt with him and Domen, but they're the same person.
Domen is not the same person. Domen's a piece of shit.
Well,
I almost killed Domen. Can I brag about that to you, buddy? Just within us? He almost
I wouldn't be
died.
that sad. Alright, man, let's get back.
Alright.
Takes you back to your cell. Alright. Another couple days go by. Nothing major
So
happening.
we're at 9.
At least.
9 or 10 days,
Yeah.
yeah.
We need to note this for our ship.
Oh, our ship's fucked at this point. Yeah.
Well, that's
I got
life
it marked
support,
on the
isn't it?
Okay.
Life,
Huh?
That's life
Well,
support.
Well,
but it's also
It's
rent.
not- I don't think
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't affect life
Rent
support.
and for the maintenance.
Your maintenance counts even if you're not flying?
Yeah. You can't just park it somewhere and hope that it's not gonna...
We're gonna get dry rot in our wheels.
Your fucking brakes are rusted.
We're at 10 days. 10 days since.
10 day.
Yeah. That's you. That's your shit, man. It's on you.
I mean,
You're carrying my
I'm not a
cob,
captain for a
but-
reason.
do you want to blow that one up too? What's your goal here?
There's a bomb inside of it. I mean,
Allegedly.
Alright. Another couple days go by. Seems like everyone's kind of avoiding you at this point. No one comes to take you guys to the rec room at all.
Hey guys! Have you guys showered recently? I've been showering in my own pee, but it's not working well.
Do y'all have any sugar? We need out of here.
Don't hear anything.
Do we see Becker at the end of the hallway?
You know that he's probably down there. You probably can't really see him, but
Becker, what the fuck is going on? Why are we still here? Are we ever leaving this place?
I mean, eventually we're all getting out of here.
Yeah,
Sooner rather than fucking later.
am I leaving in a body bag or am I leaving back to my ship?
Above my pay grade.
Becker, will you quit being a fucking pussy?
Watch yourself, specialist.
You heard all our stories. We all say the same shit, I assume.
You are the person that has heard all of our same shit. You know we're not fucking making this bullshit up. How the fuck could I make this shit up?
How many days has it been since Greco left? Like 3.
Yeah, like
Does
3.
he have a gun on him?
Becker. Yeah, for sure.
Look, Becker, do you think I can't do something? Do something about this? And I'll snap and I will just yank his fucking gun right off his body and send it right down the hallway. I am in here because I let you keep me in here.
Yeah, goes to the comms. Hey, we got issues in the cell block. Get down here immediately.
Shit.
Hey, Becker, I think the first thing they teach you is fucking how to protect your arm.
Every time he goes to reach for it, I push it just a little further away. Like he's like chasing like a fucking piece of paper down the windy deck.
Send it like back the other
Yeah.
direction, then back the other direction.
Don't you remember sparring, trying to protect your gun?
Well, you're calling for backup. What, you need help?
I'm watching all of this and
What the fuck is going on?
some little laughs.
James is laid back on the bed, just relaxing.
Booth, Austin, get in here. And,
I'll let it go. Like
Yeah.
I'll drop it at that point.
okay, a couple minutes go by. Austin and another Commonwealth Marine you hadn't seen before, woman, younger, come in, kind of survey the situation. They take you into another area. Shit. Get over here. So they take you down to this solitary confinement area down here.
Shit.
Switch back so people can see. Okay, so yeah, so they lead you down here through the hangar bay into this room here. You get put kind of in this solitary confinement
On
area.
the way, could I notice how many people I think are in this space?
It looks pretty sparse. You notice, basically, the 3 military people that were in the cell block with you. You know from just talking to him, there's at least one more military person. You know that there's the doctor lady that you talked to. And you know that there's the 2 Natarian people.
Okay.
Yeah, so they lead you down there. The girl stays there and just kind of sits at that desk and guards you.
As I'm getting like pulled away, I'll yell, "Don't worry, Silas. If you need to say anything, I can read your thoughts even from a distance."
I fucking knew it, you bitch!
Hey, I heard that too. Says, can you read my thoughts?
Oh, he fucking can. He's just fucking with you. I was staring at that
Damn it.
motherfucker for 20 minutes. 20 fucking minutes and he didn't do
hold
shit.
on, Sarah. Can you stare at me through these bars?
He's.
No, you and me. Can you? Can
I'm
you
looking
get
at
some
side by
eyeball?
side. You guys can't
I'm looking at you through a little fucking crossbars.
Glory hole inside.
Can we connect through the?
Have you been fucking looking at me while I sleep, you sick motherfucker?
Of course I have.
I just fucking stuffed my pillow in the fucking grate.
Alright. So a few hours go by. You're pretty close to the front of the base at this point. You hear what sounds like a pretty large ship approaching. Basically stops outside. You see Specialist Booth getting a little notification in her earpiece, talking on the radio a little bit. At this point, Becker and Austin come back to the cell block. They open your guys' doors one at a time. They probably do yours first. They shackle your hands and your feet.
What about my meat?
It's just
Free to
caught
swing.
up in a chain.
Free to swing.
Caught up in a link. That's what happens. They put it through a link and they just let it dangle.
They move to Rodney Llewellyn next
Oh fuck.
and shackle his stuff up. And then
Same with the penis thing.
Yep. Then they move to James. He gets the same treatment. Shackled up. They lead you back through this room, through the cargo area, out to the hangar bay. When you guys walk into the hangar bay, there is basically, it looks like the Hetairoi ship that was there has flown out. It's not there anymore. And there were like 2 shuttles before, or like 1 frigate and then the shuttle that you guys came on. Both of them have flown out. Inside the hangar bay is a relatively large ship. In the hangar bay, there's probably like 6 other guys. Kind of have a little bit of a mercenary look to them. But basically, they march you guys out there. They kind of talk to the other guys a little bit. It's like you kind of hear off in the distance. Prisoner transfer Silas Winters, specialist, Marines. Rodney Butkus.
Rodney Llewellyn! You hear me? Rodney Llewellyn!
Criminal. And 1 James Waterford. And they kind of process the paperwork or whatever. The other 6 guys basically take control of you guys, march you onto the ship. They lead you down. So basically, like, you kind of come up this cargo ramp onto the main deck. And then there's, like, from what you can see from the outside, there's like a circular undersection of the ship. They basically walk you down some stairs. They put you into some cells that are much less nice than the ones that you came from. Pretty dark, dingy. There's like basically a mattress on the floor, and when you guys take a look at it, it's like super thin. Both electronic and mechanical locks on the doors. But basically throw you in there. Don't really give much information at all. After that, they come in and take Alj. Same scenario. And
Where the fuck am I going?
nobody says anything to you. They just basically take you. They're kind of done with your shit at this point. They hand you over. They walk you in. And you're also in the bottom area of the ship in a cell. They
Yes,
kind
sir.
of have yours, so like yours is kind of off on the other side by yourself. On your guys' side, it looks like let me see here. Looks like there's about 7 other prisoners on the ship, plus you 4. There's like 11. It looks like there's roughly spots for maybe 20 altogether. So it's about half full.
Did I see any
I start
non-human
pounding.
when I walk through?
Nope, everybody's human.
I start pounding and say, "Hey, what the fuck is going on right now? Can I talk to Petre?"
No response.
Hey, Nikolai and I had a fucking connection. Get me to Nikolai.
You hear gruff voice. Keep it down in there. You'll
What if I could tell you I can get you to the Zendefrans? Zephrins. Zagaras.
Zakun.
Zakun. There it is.
I think is what you're trying to say. I have no
yeah,
idea.
Yeah. What do I say? I get to the Zakuns?
about this time, you yeah, I mean you don't notice it before it happens, but there's like a little dome on the top of your cell, and it just gives you a hard shock. Like enough to drop you to a knee.
Alright.
And yeah.
before I get on the ship, I'm just gonna call out and be like, Becker, I just want you to know this. Not all rules need to be followed if they aren't for a good reason. A good man told me that, and I think that rule still applies today. Keep that in mind.
And
Do I get led past all of them or am I led separately?
I mean, you're led. They're like already in their cells. They probably see you be led in, and you're like across the hallway. It's not like you're like super far away. It's maybe, I don't know, 40 or 50 feet on the other side.
If any of the people that are leading me has like a pen or anything like that, I would like to try to use my shit to slip it to Rodney as I walk by.
Okay. Roll a telekinetics check.
And then while he's doing that, would I know who the contract, either prison or military contractors are that are getting us?
It's 8.
It's an 8.
What do I get?
Yeah, I'll say a pin.
Something.
So I lost.
Roll a sneak too for me, right quick.
Me or him?
Me. I lost my sheet. There it is. I don't have anything for sneak. 0. That's better than.
Better than -1.
What do I add to it? Dex?
Probably
Yeah.
Dex.
8? 8 again?
Or I would say if you could do wisdom or whatever for you.
It's all the same.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Doesn't seem like anybody noticed.
So yeah, I mean,
So
I
I
would
have a-
just.
I have a pin now.
Like an ink pen. Ballpoint. Not fountain.
That's fine. Just.
I mean, it's something.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna kill someone with this.
Hopefully you can get us out of prison.
And you'll hear in your mind. Nothing, because I can't.
I'm waiting for it. I got a pin. What do you want me to do with this?
So as you guys are led onto the ship, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes go by, and you feel the ship start to take off back out of the docking bay, and seems to be flying.
These are
off.
not Hetairoi or any of that. Like, we wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't know.
Did I? Yeah.
Looks like private contractors. I mean, you would know. You and James would know that, like, there's bigger contractors that are in charge of like prison transports.
But no guild emblems or. I mean, that's the only thing I think I would know is like guild maybe.
Nah, yeah, this is not like necessarily a guild contract. This is more like a
Do we got like
contracted directly to the Commonwealth.
Do we got like a group name? Are they that big or are they small?
Nah, it's probably smaller than that.
Okay.
But yeah, so you feel it back off. You guys start flying through the belt a little bit. And we'll go ahead and end tonight there because Rodney helped you all get a point of XP.
He helped all of us get a point of XP?
So I know that
Damn. Fuck yeah, I did.
not everyone had this one, but I'm going to give it anyways, just because 2 of you had it, and it's just kind of a good one anyway. But the team cohesion, Rodney didn't rat on any of you guys.
Some
He had
cocksucker
he had his chance to save himself, and
I made a best friend.
yep,
That shit was. Are we rolling shit tonight?
yeah, let's do it. I mean, we got like 15, 20 minutes left.
What the fuck do we roll?
Yeah, it's only 11:45. We usually are
Oh
here
my
till
God.
2.
Well, we usually finish at midnight.
All right, so
We're
we
still
have
here till
6.
2.
We have 8 XP.
Oh.
Yep. So bump yourself up to 6 XP because you got 1 point for that.
6, 8. Next. What else? What?
So you're gonna
You're
gonna roll
level
your-
3.
I'm a level 3. What?
So you're gonna roll your hit dice again.
I don't remember what that is.
You roll
3d6
3?
plus your con.
plus con twice, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a d6 plus con times level. So
Okay.
3d6 times
So
level plus
you
con.
have a lot actually. So
7,
that's 10.
10.
Do you have a con modifier?
I have a con +1.
So it's
Plus
so you have
3.
12.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. +3 for if you have a +1 con, it's +3 to your H.
Oh, because we're level 3, not level
Yeah.
2.
Oh, okay. So then I am a 14. Then
What'd you roll?
11.
11
No,
+3.
No, 10. Sorry,
10 +3 is 13.
13. Yeah,
So I got a
That's pretty
10
good.
plus level.
that's my hit points.
Plus con times level.
That would be 30.
No, your modifier.
Yeah, no, 0.
Modifier.
Right. You said roll plus con times level.
No,
This
roll.
This is some metagaming for your character. So, you could pay to get a point into con, and the last thing you roll when you do your character stuff is hit points. So if you take that and you get a +1, because you're at 13, you could get to 14.
I can't. How do I
which
pay with that with
No.
skill points?
is-
We get skill points.
You get 3.
Well, he gets 2.
Oh.
He's not an expert.
I am an expert.
I thought everyone
No.
gets 3.
You're
I get
a.
3.
He's
I
the
don't-
only not expert. I think warrior and experts are the same, aren't they?
No.
Oh.
I thought everybody gets 3.
I'm like
Let's
get the book.
Let's get the book.
But you can buy. You can do it 6 times. You can buy these points for. I think it goes up
They
every time you
cost
do
more
it.
of
So I
your
think
points
it's only
for that.
1 point the first time you do it, and then 2 points the second time, 3 points, 4 points, 5 points, 6 points.
So if I get 3 points, I can bump up my con 1 and my strength 1?
Yeah, but it only matters. Does your? Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But your strength going to 18 doesn't matter because none of my shit matters. Like I have.
Are we doing... Because I think you said stab was dex. Are we doing shoot strength too?
No. Stab is just different because depending on your weapon.
Well,
So, like, for your weapon, really stab makes more sense to be strength.
so it does make... Alright, well then that makes my strength... Or my...
Well,
But it depends. I mean, like, you
don't
can just
have your
look at
weapon
the...
anymore.
Like, you can look at the stats and it'll tell you whether it's strength, dex, or strength or dex.
it's large advance, I imagine.
And I'm going up the rule book.
I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter because we rolled in order.
So what am I affecting right now?
Shut the fuck up!
What am I
Well,
affecting right
the,
now?
only reason I said is because your con is
We're
like
getting
right there on the
points.
border.
How many
So-
points do we get?
I know I get 3. I don't know what everybody else gets. I assumed that everybody got 3 points every
I
time
don't-
you level up.
God damn it, Brian.
The level is on like a random page in the book. Like it's super weird.
I want to look at the. I'm not looking
Find
this
it
up.
at-
Someone tell me what I do.
Character advancement.
Oh, you gain 2 maximum extra hit points at each character level, so mine would be 10 plus.
No.
Well, because he's a warrior. He does
Oh,
get
okay.
Oh, and I get +1.
that. Benefits of gaining a
At
level.
each character level, so does that mean I get 6 extra hit
Yes.
points? Oh, fuck.
But
I didn't
like,
do that
it-
last game,
But
then.
it's like 6 total.
I know,
You don't get 6
plus,
more. Plus, yeah,
I know, but
yeah.
it would be 6 plus.
It's 6 plus your roll, plus con.
Right.
So, but that's the thing. You do hit points according to like the character creation. You do hit points last.
But still, that's 6.
So if you take a
Well,
con
that's
out-
during character
Okay,
creation.
yeah, it could be
but
different,
during
yeah.
level up, it says you do hit points first.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry. Again,
All right, so first you're gonna roll your hit points.
Okay. So 3d6.
Yep.
Just
All right, let's go around the
Just
table.
drink some booze.
Yep.
So you got to beat a 10.
shut up and drink, Adam. Jesus fuck.
Whoever gets lowest has to show their tits.
Ah.
So I don't.
You don't
Mine
go.
doesn't.
Do I have to roll?
Okay.
again?
No.
So you got 5
Yeah.
plus. Do you have con?
Fuck you.
Mine
No,
con's
okay.
plus 3, so mine stays at 2.
Yep.
LJ!
I'm happy with that, too.
Damn.
Woo! Alja's getting tough.
Yeah.
LJ getting beefy with 14.
LJ, I would
14
fuck
plus
your
3.
world.
He has.
No, I don't get
17
any of
hit
that. I don't get any
Oh.
of those things.
points.
You don't get your con?
My con is 0.
What's
Oh.
your AC?
14. Oh,
Yeah.
16.
I
My
don't-
AC is 16.
I'll still fuck
14. That's 6. That's a full D6 up for me.
Damn,
Nice.
I got fucked.
Ooh.
How hard did you get fucked, Tommy?
He rolled a 5, but it doesn't matter because if it doesn't,
It's
it doesn't
lowest.
go up. It just
Yeah.
Let me
All right.
know. I want to hear it.
Let's
All right.
see it. Silas.
10.
3d6.
A reroll?
Oh no, you rolled a 10, but you get shit.
Do you want me to reroll?
No, it don't matter.
It is 10.
Yeah, you got a 10. So,
10
but then you
plus-
get plus.
2 per level. because you're a warrior.
So you're at 16.
16.
Plus con
Is
times
0.
level. Okay, if you're con 0, then yeah.
Con times. What is times?
So
Just
like,
your
if you had a plus
constitution.
1, if you had a
my
14,
god! If I had a plus 2 to that,
or just a
that would
plus
have been
1.
another 6.
Yeah, but if you just had a plus 1, that'd been another 3.
That's an automatic 12 per level at this level.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah, if it's con
Oh, well, yeah,
times
you
level.
get at least 12. Yeah, you get at least 12. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I fucked up.
All right, roll your
We should take
3d6.
con.
I rolled a 10 originally.
Well, it doesn't
Okay.
I can roll again if
Yeah,
you'd like.
You're fine. And what's your con?
Con is +1.
Okay.
So it's plus 3.
Plus 3, so it's 13.
I
Then,
think
do you get something for partial warrior?
+1, add 1 and 5.
Yeah,
So
16.
nothing.
Okay, so plus 1.
So-
on top of
So
whatever.
14.
Okay, 14.
So was
James
that,
is the
was that
weak one now.
higher or
Yeah,
less
I
than
got fucked.
what you had before?
That is for max health.
Yeah.
That is much higher.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm
I'm
at
still-
14.
Yep. You guys can like survive one round from a rifle now.
I mean, that's
I can't.
that's literally all I need. That's literally all I need.
Okay. So the next thing is to improve your attack bonus. So your attack bonus is equal to half their character level rounded down. So it doesn't affect anybody except for warriors
Mine's 3.
and partial warriors, which is you. But it only affects you at
5.
5. Yeah.
level 5. So nothing there. Fix your saving throws. So they all go down by 1.
Oh.
13 for luck save and 12 for everything else? Or is it just... That could
Well, it's based on your
Oh.
attributes.
12.
Your luck should be 13 though.
Yes. Now we gain and spend skill points. Improve characters. Experts and adventurers with part of experts gain an extra bonus points spent on psychic or partial psychic. Must spend at least 1.
What about luck? How do we do luck
It's
throws?
just
It's
minus
just
your
13.
level.
It's just 13.
Alright, so
we can go to level 2 now that we're level 3, right?
I
On our
dropped
things.
last time, so that's why I'm asking.
You're just 13.
Alright.
What page are you looking on now?
Everyone's is the same.
61-ish?
I think
57
it's
maybe?
15. Am I 15?
No, it's 13.
Well, I went. I'm going to go down.
That means it's easier.
Oh, okay.
You have to roll a 13 or
Yeah,
higher.
you're right. You're right.
So these are attributes, right? So you can purchase your first attribute at a skill point cost of 1. So you could bump con to a +1.
And I could. Well, I can't do that till after everything. But I would still be down to bump my strength up 1.
So the first time a PC improves an attribute, it costs 1 skill point to add a +1 to any attribute of their choice.
Okay.
The second time it's 2. Third time it's 3. Blah, blah, blah.
And how many do we get?
You get 3 skill points.
For attributes, for skill
But
points.
for experts, get +1.
So I'll spend 1 on strength.
I'm not
Do
sure.
I get
about,
any
I'm not sure
extra?
about partial experts. Let me check right quick.
I'm putting all 3 of mine into telekinetics, which takes me to a 2.
And then how much does it take to go to 2 to 3? 2?
You can't go to 3 yet.
Yeah,
But how much would it take to go to 0 to 1?
1. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
0 to 1 is 2.
Yeah.
0
It's
to 1.
the
is-
skill level +1.
So -1 to 0 is 1.
Yep.
0 to 1 is 2.
2 to 3 is 3.
No, 2 to 3 is 4.
2
1 to 2 is 3.
1 to 2 is 3.
It's whatever level you're moving
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
+1.
So I took all 3 in telekinetics, which bumps my effort, I believe, to 4, but I'll double check that. But I will, because I gained a level, I get to choose a new thing, like skill. Now my telekinesis no longer costs me an effort,
Nice.
so I can do that shit. Plus, I can I think I can put a human-sized hole into something that is not metal. So if there's like a wood crate, I can just
Or a person.
or a person.
Can you put a human-sized hole in a person? Seems real.
Are we?
You do get an extra skill point for being partial expert. So you get
Okay.
4 skill points.
So I have 4
I can move
to
and manipulate something up to
dump
800
here, right?
pounds.
So I get 4 skill points because
And I can smash a human-sized hole in a structure of light, wooden construction, or lighter.
I took +1 and survive. Hopefully that comes in handy.
I can manipulate up to 400 kilograms, which is a lot. That's like head ripping off territory now. I just need you to hold him down.
So what would it take for strength?
880 pounds?
What would it take for strength to be a ranged weapon?
They're
Never.
nothing.
There's no way.
You're telling me it doesn't take strength to hold a gun? Have you ever seen?
Shut up.
Have you
I
ever
mean, I
seen
guess-
women shoot a gun and punch themselves in the face?
I don't like that. Well, there could be weak men.
No, it's women. Whether
Have
it's a
you
man,
seen-
whether it's a man or
I
a
was
woman,
gonna
it's
say-
women.
Have you seen the people that punch
So
themselves
did our
with
base
a
attack bonus
fucking
go up to 2?
scope?
Or did
No.
it say
Cut their eyelid?
Half your level, rounded down.
Call that a retard ring.
And yep.
Back where I'm from.
Do I have to decide right now?
No, you can save your skill points.
All right, so
Yeah, you can stack them, right?
Yeah, you can save them as long as you want. You can basically use them anytime. You can't use them, like, in a scene. But other than that, like, any downtime that you have, you can use them.
So we have skill points, and then what else is our benefit? Do we get foci or anything?
Not until 5th level.
Okay.
So I got +6 with my glaive and +5 with my pistol.
Nice.
This isn't bad. What's base DC for a commoner? Like 10?
10.
What's -1 to 0 is 1.
25% or 75%.
-1 to 0 is 1.
-1 to 0 is 1. Yes. Okay, so that is midnight, and we will go ahead and wrap it up there while these people figure out what they're going to do with their level up. But thanks for everybody watching tonight, and
Bye, bitches.
catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.